Hello everyone, welcome to my tutorial for Python. And this tutorial is for Python, installing Python on Windows, installing Python on Ubuntu Linux, and this Python obviously we will be using to program our networks. Definitely it will not be on the side of programming the actual programmers, like doing that stuff that the normal programmers do. Obviously, we are not that good programmers. That's why we'll be doing the network stuff. So the to start, we basically move with we go to python.org. From here, you can go to downloads, and downloads you will find Python 3.6 and Python 2.7. Python 3.6 is newer compared to Python 2.7, and Python 2.7 is more compatible with the network automation. So we will go with Python 2.7. I have basically already put it on desktop. We do the standard way, Windows installations, run, install for all users. Next, there will be a folder Python 2.7 in the C drive. You go with that. Next, and finish. So now if we go to start menu, all programs, and you can see Python 2.7 here. Here is the Python development environment. To do network programming, Python is not obviously the only thing we need. We need some more things, which are actually different modules, which will help Python to communicate with the network devices, to communicate with the stuff of networks like IP addresses, configurations. So to do that stuff, we can start from going to command prompt. And we know that while we were doing the installation, we had our folder Python 2.7, and that was very well in C drive. So I will go to C drive, and here I go to Python folder. Within the Python folder, there will be another folder called scripts. Here is scripts. If you are playing with Python on Linux, Unix, you will have one thing. You have a keyword called pip, Python install. This pip is used to install additional things within Python. So obviously in Windows also we have got the same thing. So for example, we have one thing once we want to deal with IP addresses in Python. So there will be a module called net address, net adder. So if I want to have that integrated with Python, so I will do pip exe install net addr. So this is actually going on net, going to look for net addr, and you can see that it says successfully installed net address. There is another thing called Jinja and another thing called YAML. These are the modules which will help Python to take different type of inputs while we'll be doing programming for networks. So we can install Jinja the same way. Now instead of netadder, I'll say Jinja 2. So this is going to bring in Jinja 2. All right. So there is another thing called YAML. The package name will be py YAML. And this one is also installed. Actually, I had done installation previously. That's why you can just see that it's installing it because it had downloaded it already. Otherwise, you will see a bar going on. And uh, maybe we have heard it before or not heard it before, but there is one module called PyEasy. PyEasy is the development of Juniper networks to do automation of Junos OS. So to install PyEasy, it's the name of the package will be Junos Easy NC. And now we have our Junos Easy NC installed also. With these steps, at the moment, we have got our environment ready to do some stuff for networks. Nevertheless, that even without these uh, modules, we could do the Python things. For example, if I have the Python command line here, it's very clean, very easy, and very human readable. For example, if you're doing the C++ programming, you have to define like int a, int b, and a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6, and then a plus b is going to be equal to 11. But in here, I simply say 8 plus 9, and it gives me 17. I say 8 divided by 2, and it's 4. And if I say a equals name, and I say what is a, and a is name. And if I say print a, and it is going to print it as clean. So you can see that it's very friendly, user friendly. It has not asked us for defining the integers and defining the strings. For example, if I say type of a, what I have defined a, and it is going to tell you that the type of a is string. Definitely, there are a lot more videos, lot more stuff out there online on video in the video format and maybe in the document format, which can tell you a lot about Python, how how it's working as a programming language. But definitely, this series has nothing to do with how does it work like a programming language, but how we can leverage this programming language to work for us, to work for our network stuff. So with this little of a intro, you can see that we have prepared our environment in Windows 7 to work with Python for networks. So this concludes our video for installing Python for uh, networks on Windows. The next video will be to install Python on Linux, and after we do that installation, the next video we will move for how to program for networks. Thank you for watching.